We can move on to characters now, and so
Yeah.
firstly we're gonna have Luke and then Jamie right after that. I have a lot of changes in mind for Luke, because I feel like the mini balance bench didn't do anything, basically. This got a bit more recovery, sure, cool. Still everyone hates this move. And they destroyed like Air Flash Knuckle, like
Yeah.
it already was like a guess in both players, like on both players' sides. Like if you don't go for a Shoryuken and the Luke player does this, you get a punish. But now it's even more punishable because it has more whiff recovery. So that move is just kind of whatever now.
Yeah.
But I don't think they really changed the right things about Luke.
Yeah, I agree.
Like
The things that were overpowered before are still really good.
yeah.
The stuff that they nerfed didn't really need it.
What I would change about this move, actually, like, you could extend the hurt box a little bit on it, but the real change would be just, you could give it more recovery. I feel like that could work, and then also just don't make it plus. I feel like it shouldn't be +1. I mean, just make it -1, like, just make it in line with the other crouching medium punches.
Yeah, I think that would make the most sense.
And this is a big one, and I know people would hate this change, but I feel like this target combo exists for a reason, and I don't think this character was supposed to have low forward dry rush during development. That's why this target combo exists. And I would take it away. I don't think the character needs this.
I think at that point though too, you could argue like, oh, then how come Jamie gets it? How come Ryu gets it? You know what I mean? But I do agree that that target combo feels just honestly completely useless.
Yeah, because like, it's not as easy to confirm as other confirmable stuff in the game, and it's only +1, so the throw there is even a mix-up for me, because you can just jab out of it.
Yeah.
So that's a change I would
Yeah,
make. Like,
I'd rather take damage than a strike throw mix-up.
yeah, like this thing, I feel like should be more conformable and maybe like +2 instead of +1, just so it's like an actual strike throw situation.
Yeah, I think that'd be better.
And just get rid of low forward dry rush. I don't think the character needs it. He has crouch medium punch dry rush already.
Yeah, I agree.
And I feel like those are the big changes I would make for Luke. The other one is just damage nerf by taking damage away from back heavy kick. Like, as of right now, it does 1000 damage for whatever reason. I would just make it 800.
So I would say maybe even for that, even instead of changing just the raw damage, just make it scale more. But that's like, I don't know, that's math. That's like beyond me.
Yeah, like,
I bring up like scaling.
I once did the math.
In general.
Like, I once did the math how much damage it would do with like a level 3 combo if this did like 200 less damage, and like it's actually like it would be in line with like a can.
Okay.
So I feel like that would be
That's
fair.
significant.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's significant.
This is another point of contention for the Luke haters. This move, like dry rush back heavy punch. This thing is nasty.
Yeah.
It's all because like it moves his hurt box back, right?
Yeah, it's like a little shimmy almost.
Yeah. But my change for this move would be just making it basically like how it was in Street Fighter 5. So it's throw invincible, but it doesn't move his hurt box back. Like he stays right where he is, so he can bait out your.
It only dodges throws. I like that idea a lot.
Yes.
Actually.
So like, dry rush back heavy punch doesn't just ignore your dry rush check button. Like you actually still get hit. But this move won't feel like really awkward when you try to shimmy with it, because I get grabbed out of it all the time, because you can just delay tech and you just grab me.
Yeah, delay tech is pretty strong.
So that would be my change.
I
So
like that idea.
like this is just a
I think that makes
designated
him a
throw
solid mix.
beater, like just a shimmy button, basically.
Yeah. And going back to what you're saying with this target combo, that would make the strike throw even better if you do target combo into back heavy punch. You know, if I think you're gonna go for his throw afterwards, like
Oh, yeah,
like
yeah,
you
yeah.
said, if it's like +2.
For sure. And I feel like that's all the changes I would make to Luke. Like, he only needs buffs. He's like a complete character. I wouldn't like.
Yeah.
Or sorry, only
I
needs nerfs. I
definitely-
wouldn't give
Yeah,
any buffs to him.
I would definitely be afraid of them like over nerfing this character if they tweak him even more. Like I really do think that just right now his biggest thing he needs are just throw loop changes, which would be, you know, kind of system wide probably.
Yeah.
I've got Jamie pulled up. You'll probably have more experience here than I would. Really, the only things that I put, like in my little notes, I kind of just did like a sentence or two for every character.
Mhm.
I like what they changed about him. I'm curious. I'm kind of curious where it goes from here. I don't really know. I feel like with the character like Jamie, it's one of those things where like you have to like drop a patch for him and give it a minute just for everyone to kind of figure out what's best. So I think either, obviously like first impressions, he probably does need a little more love, but I would wait and kind of just see what people cook up.
I don't want them to make this character to the point where he's that strong, where little Timmy can just pick him up and just dominate in ranks. Like, I don't want that.
They could do that, really. Probably, I mean, realistically, just making level 4 even stronger. I think that would reward specialist play. Maybe not as much at lower levels, because I feel like at lower levels it's probably a lot easier. Not even probably, it is a lot easier to just get drinks in sometimes. But maybe this character ends up being a little too strong early. I'm not sure, but like I said, that's kind of why a character like this, you gotta let the patch drop and give it a minute before, just give time for people to figure it out.
I spitball some ideas for Jamie, but it's like so hard to make him better without making him too strong.
Yeah,
like
you gotta take your time with it, I think.
Like, I feel like they should definitely do something about his Rekka, because he's supposed to be the Rekka character, right? But then Ken has a better Rekka.
I do agree with that. He's definitely, that. Oh, I'm drawing a blank now on like, I guess just that classic dive kick style Yun and Yang Rekka character. So I don't know. I agree. His Rekkas are weak as hell. I think realistically, the best thing to do is to kind of just make it better or safer on block. Like just the first one. Like you see, going back to like Street Fighter 4, the Rekka characters in that game, like Fei Long, where you're just kind of constantly going into your Rekkas on block, where like you're using it for block strings, and now it's a guess between, am I gonna go into the next part of the Rekka? Where with Jamie, I'm not worried if they're gonna go to the next part of the Rekka. I know what's coming because I could just punish it. I'm not afraid of what could come next. I'm not afraid of what can come next if I don't do anything.
I feel like it's fine in level 3 because it's -3, and like that's plus in burnout, right? But still, like every other drink level is -6, and I think that's insane.
Yes, that -6 is nuts. They just got to make it safer. They got to make it just a better pressure tool, because that's what Rekkas are supposed to be. And it's not even that super big of a reward. Like, unless I don't have Drive Rush.
Yeah, like you only get Oki if you Drive Rush in.
Like, that is just not really a significant chunk.
Like 1800 damage at level 4. All your other combo enders do more damage.
Yeah.
That's one change that needs to happen. Like, let's just go to the corner and do drink record. So why is this -1?
Yeah, that is a weird, or a weird idea. I don't know. I guess they think you're sacrificing everything just to get that one drink level, but like that's not. You have to do it, but it's not really worth doing it, if that makes sense. Yeah,
like in the corner, you just don't drink unless you go to level 4. Because the thing is, like, they made the changes to his throw, where, like, if you hold throw after a grab, like, you get a drink. And you can still pressure me, because you're plus.
Alright, yeah, that doesn't make any sense.
So, like, and it's the same. Like, they made the exact same change. There's level 1, the drink version. You're still plus in the court. You can meet him. He's regular Rekka, it's still minus for some reason. Like, you're +4 here, I believe. Yeah, +4.
Yeah, I don't like that.
Because I think what they were thinking is, like, you should go for EX and then go into drink Rekka, because that's actually plus. But that's just so expensive.
No one's doing that.
No one's doing that. No one's doing that. Because I think the character is sick. Like, the level 2, ever since it got fixed, I'm actually using it. Like, the fact you don't lose drinks anymore is so nice. Like,
yeah, that was always kind of stupid. Like, what do we got next? Manon and Kimberly? Her kicks could be better.
Yeah, like you would think she has the best kicks in the game. Like, she has the longest legs, and then she has heavy kick and nothing else.
Yep. And like heavy kick is great, but like Give her. Can she drive rush after light kick?
Like kick? This?
Yeah.
Yeah, she can.
Okay. I mean, like that's nice. It gives her a whiff punish tool, but I don't know. It could be a little longer. I just think her buttons,
Yeah, because like
they feel like they're a little stubby, and they should.
this is like your longest
like
range drive rush cancel button, and it's 10 frames.
Yeah.
And it doesn't go that far.
Yeah. I wouldn't even make it any slower. I would just make it go further. I think just in general,
Yeah.
just give her a little bit more range. Like I think that's something that historically, kind of a lot of grappler characters have had decent buttons in Street Fighter, and I don't know why it's not the same in this game.
Yeah, for sure. Like a heavy punch is okay, but again, it's like 10 frames, and it
Yeah.
only leads to the target combo. Like you can super out of it, but like, sure.
I don't know. That's an expensive option.
Like I know it sets up the command grab and whatnot, but like that's like 1500 damage. That's a lot.
Yeah.
That's the thing with this character. It's like either command grab or bust. Like that's where she gets the damage and nowhere else.
Yeah. And
It's like-
especially like once she gets higher medals, there's no reason to do anything except
Because
command grab.
can I even do 3? Huh? There we go. Like that's not a whole lot for
Boom,
jabs.
big damage. Big
Yes,
damage.
sir. Her crouch medium kick is really good, but like she can cancel it, right? Because
Right.
I feel like a bit crazy, but this is like her only like good poke in neutral, and it doesn't lead to basically anything. This is +2, so it's +6 on punish counter. She doesn't have a 6-frame button. She can even link it.
At least let her be. I'm not sure if she can. Is she able to cancel that into like her little sweep special move that goes far?
This
That one, yeah.
it doesn't combo.
It doesn't combo. Make that combo. Like give her an option. If
Give
she
her
does
something.
if she does hit that footsie button, like give her something that's
Like I believe she can only link this from stand lights. Yeah, because crouch doesn't work, I believe. Yeah, so it's only stand light punch, not even stand short for some reason.
yeah, that's right.
Yeah, that's strange because this is one of her ways to get Oki, where she can actually get like command grab mix, right? And it's so hard for her to
that'd
go
be
into
nice. If she can just get more ways to get into it off of a footsie button, right? Like even if it's only a counter hit or something. I don't know. Just I think that'd be nice for her.
it. Because like I think this
that
works some
command grab
counter hit, but
scarier.
like that's a big commitment.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That is a huge commitment.
I hope they just make like her medals just more involved with her gameplay instead of just
Yes.
giving her like more damage on command grab.
I agree. That'd be cool. Make it go further out. Make it, do other things.
Like G's level system was cool in Street Fighter 5,
Yes.
and then she just does more damage.
Yeah, I agree with that. I think just giving it. You wouldn't even have to go as far, maybe as like, Jamie, where like, oh, now she's got new special moves or something, but like just making some of her things better, or the range on some of
Yeah.
her buttons increase as her medals goes up. I think that'd be a good way to make it fit. Make the medals feel more rewarding too. 'Cause, like, you're right, it's boring. Like you get your medal
exactly.
up, cool. The animation's longer, I guess, but like, who cares?
Yeah, like she gets a new animation. That's it. Like one real change I would make for her for sure is just increasing the projectile invulnerability on this move, because when she goes into the kick, it like ends super early. Stop. Like when you go into the kick, the projectile invulnerability frames just disappear
Yeah.
for some reason, and I don't think that should be the case. I don't even know. I think this is punishable. Yeah, and like I get it, the reward is good on it, but still, it's hard to use.
And then let me see what I wrote for Kimberly. I think honestly, like, I hate to say it, but for like, I think she needs to be faster. I think a lot of her mix-ups are honestly pretty reactable.
Okay.
And I think that making her less reactable and making it more of make me guess more. And I'm not sure what that would be. Like maybe increasing her jump speed, or her dash speed. Like her normal dash really doesn't go crazy far.
Mm-hmm.
I think maybe just making it go that much further, like that, you know, just an extra little half square maybe. I don't know. I think that would solve it in a way that isn't just like, oh, let's just buff her damage. Because you know, like mix-up characters tend to be low damage. This is kind of how it is.
Yeah, that's what the Kimberly players always want. That she just should do more damage. I don't agree with that.
Yeah.
I mean,
I would rather her be faster and harder to react to than do more damage. I think that would be healthier for the game, and I think that would let Kimberly players fucking destroy some people. And like you'll see her more because of that, right? Like this character, she's supposed to be flash, she's supposed to be fun to see, and you never see her, even though she's got such a cool design. I think too, like she needs more incentive to use her level 3 buff, and it's like I feel like you never see level 3 just because it's level 3.
Yeah, it's not like a Blanca level 2, right? Like it's just not as good.
It's an expensive option that you're probably going to use to end a combo that hopefully will kill, and maybe it's round 3, so now you'll have the level 3 buff for 1 round. But I feel like, you know, and again, and just since that level 3 makes her faster, which is kind of what I was talking about before, I just wish it was a little easier to get level 3. Or
yeah, like the benefits aren't good enough from the level 3.
Yes, I agree.
To just spend it as early as possible.
Yeah.
Like I know she gets a damage buff, but like it's not that noticeable.
It's not, it's not. Especially just because, again, just how late you get level 3 at that point doesn't really matter. So maybe she got the buff from level 2 also.
Yeah, maybe.
Or, you know, I don't know, something else. I think just making it so that buff feels like there's a reason to get it would be cool.
I only had one change in mind for Kimberly, and it's like it's a little controversial and it's kind of stupid, but just make her EX Tatsu an invulnerable DP again. Just make it a DP again.
I agree with that, honestly. I agree.
But I don't think she should be a character without any good like defensive moves, because like her level 1 is 12 frames. It's almost as bad as Ed. Her level 2 is not invincible. So she only has level 3.
Yeah, I fully agree. This should just be a DP for her. A lot of mix-up characters get DPs, so like there's no reason for this not to.
But also, like her regular Tatsu, I would also make it like a true anti-air, because it's not at the moment. It's the 6 frame situation, like Rashid.
Yeah, I agree.
Because like her crouch heavy punch is fine, but she should get that.
This is decent, but I agree. I think like there's no reason that moves that practically are DPs shouldn't be DPs.
Yeah, exactly.